I'm shaking with excitement. I'm going to start this video by stating unequivocally that I in no way, shape, or form invented this dish. I had an idea, Googled it, saw that it already existed, and decided to try it the way I envisioned it. Now that that's out of the way, this right here is the reason I prefer instant mashed potatoes. It's not that scratch made is difficult to make, it's that they take forever and a day. This took almost 30 minutes just to come up to a boil. Once they were finally done cooking, I added onion powder, garlic powder, a metric ton of fresh ground black pepper, about half a pint of heavy whipping cream, and a stick of butter, and then went to town on it. When they were done, I put on the lid and set it off to the side. Next up is the Italian beef that I got at Gordon Food Service, and it says Chicago right on the tub, so I don't want to see any not real Chicago beef comments. Since this stuff comes frozen, I added about half the meat and juice to another pot and let it warm up on medium-low heat until I was sure it was ready to go. Then I transferred the meat to my baking dish and added roughly a cup of cornstarch slurry in batches until the gravy started to thicken up. Once the gravy was mostly where I wanted it, I set it off to the side with the mashed potatoes and proceeded to shred the beef by hand into bite-sized chunks, then added a 2-pound bag of frozen mixed vegetables and added in the gravy. Once it was all mixed, I topped it with the mashed potatoes and smoothed everything out. While I am much better than I was 2 months ago, I still can't quite bend over to use my oven, so it went in the electric roaster at 375 for 45 minutes. Quick tip for cooking things this way: if you're using a Pyrex dish like me, make sure to put it in the roaster before turning it on or it could shatter. Moving on, after the first 45 minutes, it got topped with 8 ounces of freshly shredded sharp cheddar and some garlic pepper fried onions I had left over. Lid went back on for another half an hour until everything was nice and melty and gooey. The gravy will thicken as it cools, but I was way too hungry to wait.